Hello, guys. Today I'd like to discuss the Christian dream against the American dream. Now, we all know what the American dream is. It's that anyone can come to the U.S. and be anything. They can make something out of nothing. They all have the chance to do that. The Christian dream, it's actually a bit more similar to that than you'd think. And my evidence is 1 Corinthians chapter 1, verses 26 to 29. For you see your calling, brethren, that not many wise according to the flesh, not many mighty, not many noble are called. But God has chosen the foolish things of the world to put to shame the wise, and God has chosen the weak things of the world to put to shame the things which are mighty. And the base things of the world, and the things which are despised, God has chosen, and the things which are not, to bring to nothing the things that are, that no flesh should glory in his presence. And some of the greatest desires of God were achieved through men who came from nothing. Moses was just a shepherd for 40 years. He was a murderer who ran away to the desert to hide, and then God called him to save his people. David was just a shepherd boy who nobody thought could fight a giant. But not only did he kill the giant, he became the king, a man after God's own heart. Even Jesus himself, he was just a carpenter's son, just some random guy you saw every day. He ended up being God himself. And this comes back again in 1 Corinthians chapter 3, verses 18 to 21. Let no one deceive of himself. If anyone among you seems to be wise in this age, let him become a fool that he may become wise. For the wisdom of this world is foolishness with God. For it is written, He catches the wise in their own craftiness. And again, the Lord knows the thoughts of the wise, that they are futile. This verse, which quotes Job 5:13 and Psalm 94:11, shows that the wisest people in the world, their wisdom is worthless before God. And it's the same thing with the most kindest, helpful people. As Isaiah puts it, all their work is filthy rags before God. The only way you can have works that mean anything to God are through His Son, the blessed power of Christ, who came to earth to save us all. I'm just going through Job 5:13. God catches the wise in their own craftiness, and the counsel of the cunning comes quickly upon them. They meet with darkness in the daytime, and grope at noontime as in the night. It shows that the proud and those very cocky, God will do in. He'll hoist them on their own petard. And then Psalm 94:11, it's the same kind of thing about man's intelligence is worthless before God. And the Lord knows the thoughts of man, that they are futile. And I just thought this was something you needed to hear, how God's dream is always better and more fulfilling than the American dream. I want to thank you all for listening. And I know I don't have many subscribers, but I do want people to come and find you so they can be brought to God. Thank you, everyone, especially thank you, Lord, not only for this, but for your presence and sending your Son to us. Save us all. Thank you, Lord. God bless everyone.